your boy, Marquio. God is good. God is good, man. And we back at it again with another reaction, man. Yes, sir, man. Today we got a little special video for y'all boys, man. Before we start this video, make sure y'all give thanks to the man above. He woke us up again today, man. So it's always a blessing just to be up. And God is good. God is great. Without him, we are nothing at all. But today we got a special treat for y'all, man. Before we start this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for me, please. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully I'll become one of y'all favorite reactors. But we got players talking about Larry Bird is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think Larry Bird the GOAT, or y'all just think he top 3? Y'all think he better than Mike? Y'all let me know. Let me know in the comments, man. Let's get straight into it.
Oh, Larry Legend was cooking folk. Larry is seriously underrated. He was better than all the black guys I know.
Michael Jordan never beat Larry Bird in a playoff game.
Best of the best. He's at that table.
Larry Bird was a bad man.
Ranking Larry, would Larry be one of the greatest players ever to play?
No doubt. Best of the best. Now, I say this often. Larry is seriously underrated. They should talk about Larry Bird, like they do Magic, like they do Jordan, Kareem. Larry's in that conversation. The best of the best. He's at that table. And then the rest of us.
Look, I got my experience with him right off the bat. I was averaging like 19. I'm like, think I'm king shit over there.
You was?
Yeah, I was, yeah. But when they're bringing Larry coming in, I'm like, yeah, here we go. Great white hope. And we got on that floor, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. He started knocking down shots. I knocked down some shots. He knocked down some more shots. After that, I went to that locker room. The first black person I got to, I said, you know what? That fucking white guy can play. and then changed my opinion. The color of your skin wasn't nothing about that. He was slow, but mentally, he was so far ahead of
and that vision.
Yeah.
He saw the play development and his playmaking ability. I was going through a contract dispute with the Celtics. We was going back and forth. We know to give you this amount, and we give you any more money, it's going to have to be in the form of a loan, all of that. So Larry said, if Robert don't want to be here, trade it and just give me the basketball. Basically, he was saying he could pick the slack up that's been left by me.
Damn.
Moses and Dr. J was kicking his ass. I told myself, I wish I would.
I was in the middle. I had grabbed Barkley around the neck. You said you had walked away?
I walked away. I went and sat on the bench. I walked away. There was no way I was helping him, Cedric. After he didn't support me.
I thought your relationship at that time would have been maybe different thinking that way.
Oh, we cool.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. There's no animosity. We respect one another.
For young guys that don't know him, they think of Larry Bird as a jump shooter, but he was so much more than that. He was a passer. He averaged double-digit rebounds. I've always been a big fan of Larry Bird. One of the greatest players that ever played his game. One of the few guys that ever be in a three-point contest.
Caleb Bryant.
Shirt on. He played until he couldn't play no more. Obviously, we know that. He just played till he.
LeBron knows knowledge.
LeBron was actually saying, hey, everybody, remember him because he was actually better for a stretch than the quote-unquote GOAT was, the star of The Last Dance.
It's from 84 until 98, nobody else played basketball other than Michael Jordan. That's what you in The Last Dance would have you believe, that nobody else won an MVP, nobody else won finals, nobody else won finals MVP, only Michael Jordan played in the NBA.
Michael Jordan never beat Larry Bird in a playoff game. These were best of 5 series, first round series, and it was sweep. 3-0, 3-0. LeBron's trying to make the case that even Larry Bird was better than Michael Jordan.
Don't forget about old Bird. Old Larry Legend was cooking folk. He could score the basketball when the three-point shot was not in vogue. People don't realize this.
Damn, that spin jump shot
attempted less than 2 threes per game. Currently, there are 197 players attempting at least 2 threes a game. Let that sink in. Larry Bird, arguably one of the greatest shooters of all time, only attempted less than 2 threes per game.
Imagine he was shooting more
he
threes.
could be doing what he's doing. Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is averaging 29 points a game, and he can't shoot the ball near as good as Larry. I think LeBron scores the ball a little better than Larry because he shoots the ball. He can get downhill a little better than Larry could. I think Larry's a better rebounder for the simple fact, Skip. Larry guarded people that played closer to the basket than LeBron. But Larry was a 6 assist a night guy. Larry finished second in the MVP 3 straight years before he reeled off 3 consecutive
Yeah, he just said LeBron a better scorer than Larry. How y'all feel about that?
81 to 88. But I think Larry Bird is the second greatest LeBron, and I got KD third. That's my ranking.
I rank LeBron all-time top 10, number 9. He's 9th on my list. I told you last week. And 8th on my list, Larry Bird. I believe that Larry Bird was just a little better than LeBron James has been so far through. The reason he was a little better, we're back to the intangible. Killer will, mental toughness, clutch.
His mental toughness and
Larry
plus,
Bird was a bad man. Larry Bird took a bunch of nobodies at Indiana State all the way up the ladder of the NCAAs through March Madness to the national championship game against Magic Johnson and Gregory Kelser. And if not for Magic, Larry would have won 5 finals, probably with 5 MVPs. But
Yeah, he was.
Larry Bird, obviously, Larry was a much better shooter than LeBron ever dreamed of being, because even from the free throw line, Larry was almost a career 90% free throw shooter.
Wow,
And
I
then
ain't know
as a
that.
passer, Larry Bird was gifted. He had that gift of seeing it before it happened. He just wasn't so much of a point guard as LeBron has often been, or point forward. Larry Bird made 3 all-defense team. 3. He did
Wow.
it mostly roaming, playing center field, stealing, disrupting,
Yeah, his defense is
getting
real
his hands
tough.
on the ball and passing lanes. But he made 3 all-defensive teams. That's hard to do when you're not exactly known for your defense.
Exactly.
You win 3
That's what I've
MVPs
been
in a row,
saying, man.
and you do have 3
He's
rings, and you were Rookie of the Year over Magic. So all that adds up to me that this man was so cold.
Exactly.
Hold on. Let's see.
Cold-blooded.
Larry was Rookie of the Year. So was LeBron. Larry has 3 MVPs. LeBron has 4. LeBron has more points, more assists, more rebounds. I'm confused.
I mean, 'cause he
Under
played
what
longer.
scenario? How do you get that?
If you're doing longevity stats, can't compete with you there, because, as you know, by 1992
He got
in the
more than
Barcelona
Mike.
Dream Team Olympics, Larry's back was
Yes.
so bad he could barely walk. He could barely get in the game and play his 10 minutes
If
a night.
Mike and
So
Larry
his
did
career
longevity,
got cut short.
woo,
It was
he'd get up
ended
there.
prematurely by a chronically
LeBron
bad
just
back
took care of his body.
at a time when they didn't know how to treat backs the way they do now. So, no, Larry
Right.
didn't have the physical therapy. He did not have the ability
still
to
a killer.
spend millions on keeping his body the best it could be. And I don't think he was a workout warrior. So it cost him a few years at the end of his career. So
Yeah.
I can't compete with you on longevity stats. I just know, do I want the ball in Larry Bird's hands at the end of a game or LeBron's? Larry's,
Yeah.
every time, day or night.
Well, Larry
You can't argue with that,
his will and his mind, but he didn't have the athletic ability that Kobe and Michael and LeBron and those guys had. Larry willed himself and his team to win.
He was a savant on the court. Like, just
Savant.
a savant. Like, 2 plays ahead on everything. I was just talking about this maybe 3 or 4 days ago, how hard it was to go into Boston and be the team when Bird is in his prime.
There's nobody that I ever played against that I love and respected more than Larry Bird. The man, listen, you couldn't give him an inch or he would just shoot it right in your face. He was dominant at both ends of the court. And so Larry Bird made me a better player, and I think I made him a better player. And together, we made the NBA better.
It's too easy to have Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant as an idol.
Right.
The guy flies around and do whatever he wants. It's too easy. My guy doesn't run, doesn't jump, and play the best of everybody else. He's here.
Larry legend.
This is my idol.
Wow.
The best
What a
player
great.
ever. In my opinion.
Wow. Man, Larry Bird was something else, man. Just to be able just to pick up some knowledge from him, man, and just these players saying how good he was, he getting more appreciated. You know what I'm saying? You know Magic Johnson gonna talk about him all day long. But you know, I really appreciate y'all for just tapping in with me, man. Larry Bird is one of those guys, man. What do y'all rank Larry Bird in y'all top 5? If he is he in your top 5, top 10, y'all let me know. Is he the GOAT? Is he the GOAT? Is he up there with Mike? Y'all let me know. I appreciate y'all, man. Hopefully y'all have a wonderful day today. Keep God first. And your boy Markio. We'll see y'all in the next one. God bless. I'm out.